Long ago, in the world of Theron, the Elven Alliance and the Human Empire were at war, with neither side gaining ground. Until the elves created a new breed of elf, which came to be known as orcs. The orcs united tribes of lizard folk and trolls, becoming a significant fighting force known as the Beastmen. They waged war against both elves and humans, each side believing the Beastmen were working with the other. Between the humans and the Beastmen, the elves were nearly wiped out, and the Beastmen and Human Empire arrived at a stalemate. Now, over 100 years later, we follow the stories of 5 brave heroes learning more about the people of Theron and fighting for their lives. Berenger, the dashing gambling man trying to make his way in the world. Bronn, the exiled half-orc searching for his lost mother. Aerindel, the once enslaved half-elf looking for a way to free his people. Maple, the orphan following the dream of her foster father. And Thadius, the historian seeking the lost knowledge of Theron. The world is on the brink of war. These are tales from Saresh.
You guys have been traveling for 3 days away from the hive, away from the city. You are out there. And you happen to find the cave exit that leads to a grove, and that is where we have ended it. So when everybody is officially ready to start, let me know, and we will begin the session. Last thing you all remember is you all left the cave. So you are now standing at the mouth of the cave on a little hill that looks down over a grove. Now again, how I described it before was there's a bunch of trees, and there's a patch of grass that looks like it you don't know from this distance, you can't tell if like there was a tent there that stopped the snow. You can't tell if snow is just avoiding it. It doesn't look like the trees are close enough to block the snow from this grove. And it is about maybe 30-40 feet.
Is it like a clearing in the trees?
A little bit, yeah. But the trees aren't like super close together. It's not clumped up. It's like a little... There's hills around it.
I want to go there.
Perception, I guess. Before we walk into an open space in the middle of the woods that hasn't been touched by snow, I'm gonna roll something.
That's a fair fear.
But I think insight would be appropriate.
So you start walking and you
hand me the loner dice?
roll... What, you're rolling an insight check?
Yes.
You got a 6.
What are you trying to figure out?
I don't know.
Are you just trying to like look over the area like a perception check?
Kind of like a perception,
Okay.
but like more like a why the fuck is this shit happening?
Can I roll for perception for anything out of the ordinary in that
Hold
area?
on, let me handle him first, and then
Roll
I'll
him.
get, and then I'm gonna, because I gotta do individuals.
Yeah.
We talk over each other too much, and I want to work on that as a table. And I don't think I've talked to us all about that, but that is something I want to try and work on. So
9.
You rolled a 9. As you're looking, you try to get in a bit of a better look, and you can see what may have been the remains of a fire, but you're not too sure from this distance.
Okay.
You wanted to roll something?
For anything out of the ordinary.
The entire place is out of the ordinary.
Right.
Okay.
You
Correct.
have to be specific. Anytime you ask for these requests.
All right. I'm trying to get better at it.
No, it's fine.
That's why we're playing.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all progress, dude. So, like, you're on the right track, but, like, I have explained that it's all a little weird. So, out of the ordinary, the whole thing feels a little... And I'll give you that one without a roll, because I've already basically explained that.
Okay. I'm trying to find keywords then.
How about as I approach, I'm slow, because like I said, I'm slowly just moving towards it a little bit. I want to look for tracks.
Okay.
11.
You don't find any tracks that you think are super significant. You see a couple of animal tracks. One of them that might be a canine. Something to think about.
Is it canine?
It is not a dire wolf. It is about a wolf's size. I understand the fear.
There was a giant ass bee.
Right. No, these look to be just about an average canine size. Wolf, not dog.
So, Okay, so this.
Hey
is
guys, I
walk
found some
one.
tracks. I'm
Can I roll
seeing
for
some
perception
animals.
to see
Maybe-
around the
maybe
area to
some
see if there's
potential
anything
food
moving in the
source?
bushes or trees?
I'm assuming our
Is that
food is
valid?
running a little low. So
Because he's talking to the party.
Mayhaps.
mayhaps. So keep your eyes peeled for any potential critters that we may use for either food or for research.
Of course.
Do not roll out research.
Roll.
Okay.
What are you rolling?
Yay.
To see if he can see anything moving around in the trees. He just called out for wolves or something. So he's like, okay, so he's actually keeping a watch for it.
Gotcha.
Wolves.
Wolves.
I want one.
I like doggies.
10. You don't see anything, but you're not ready to let your guard down yet.
Okay.
Anybody else want to roll? Anybody else do anything?
Do I smell any humanoids out of my group? I'm
That's a good
assuming
one.
That's
We're
fucking.
gonna have a very distinct undergroundy smell,
Yeah.
and any other humanoid that I would have normally
Well,
smelled before.
Underground
So
is
I
not like
already
that.
discussed, I think I'm giving you a bonus to scent perceptions, or was that Damien? I
want to smell if there's any humanoid-like smells.
So that's not really an orc thing. I can let you roll for it if you want. But at that point, it's just a perception check.
Right.
So
I
yeah.
would just agree.
Oh, you want to flavor it? Go for it.
Cool. Do I smell
Sorry, I
something?
haven't
I
showered
smell-
in 4 days.
I smell elf.
Brent,
cookies.
what's
Well,
a shower?
does he get
Can I get a different set?
like a
Bonus to tracking.
an ease to
You know, when
smells?
you wash yourself with
No, that was
water.
Damien. That's what I asked him.
Oh, right.
I need a shower.
9.
9.
Gosh,
Um,
rolls are so shitty.
You smell the remains of a fire, but it's not exactly recent.
Okay.
I see the remains of a fire.
You thought you did. You weren't too sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of far away.
Can
I
I roll
smelled it.
to see if there's like a caretaker of the area or like anything like that?
That's just a passive perception, or not a passive. That's just a perception check because no one has been seeing anything yet. But yes, you may roll perception.
13.
13.
Like your dice.
You don't find any more caretaker. Like you don't find a caretaker any more than they did, but you did find another set of wolf tracks.
Ooh, 2 sets.
Can I throw
I'm
a
gonna stop
rock?
walking towards it.
Okay, you
What?
are about maybe 15 feet away from the clearing that has no snow. You're all just standing at the cave mouth now.
What direction?
Hey guys.
They're kind of like circling the grove.
Why are you walking ahead alone?
I forgot to say I stopped.
So like,
Yeah.
He's like all over there. We're just waving at him. He's like, we're. Can I throw a rock in the middle
I'd
of the
like to
night?
do a tracking check.
Nothing blew up while on my way over here. Could I get a little help?
Yeah,
Stop
I'm gonna move forward and move into the clearing.
Okay, that's what he's doing.
I wanted to throw a rock to see if the clearing was safe in the around the area.
Well, you're gonna find out when I walk in.
okay.
Walk
Well,
up
we'll
and
go
like,
together.
see how
I'm going
close
with
the
you.
tracks
Thank you.
were.
Okay, roll
From a
your.
tracking perspective, it should be east for me.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm trained in it.
Okay.
Oh, not this again.
You know that they're wolf tracks.
The tracks.
They're wolf tracks.
Yo,
You know they're wolf
Reroll.
tracks.
You're not even sure they're
Hey,
wolf
friend.
tracks
Hey,
anymore.
friend, reroll. I believe in you.
It's a higher difficulty.
But lower, it's
not.
again.
So-
Yeah.
Right, one higher.
It is better.
You know they're wolf tracks.
There's no wolves.
God damn it.
What did you say that you were doing? You wanted to throw a rock?
Yeah, into the middle of the clearing.
Okay.
I throw him.
Just see if.
Roll to throw a rock.
I want to see if there's any traps. Who knows if it implodes?
Who's rock? What am I throwing?
You chuck a rock into the clearing.
Nothing happens.
As far as you can tell, nothing has happened.
Well, me and
Okay, safe to walk, guys.
Alright. So what happens when I walk into the clearing? Oh, phone.
What's that? What a magical device.
And continue.
So, who all's walking into the clearing?
Me and her
And me.
Are you joining?
Yeah, I'm right behind
So
you.
they're ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm with them.
Okay.
You didn't say that you moved forward. You said that you threw a rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you will catch up with Ken.
Okay.
So the three of you, as you guys are approaching the clearing, out of seemingly thin air, 2 wolves appear from behind trees, and they stand between you and the clearing.
Oh.
Are they growling? What actions are the wolves taking?
They are,
Defensive posture.
but not aggressive. They're like alert and they're standing between you and the clearing and they're just standing.
So I stop walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably male and female. Maybe cubs around.
Alpha and Omega.
How big are the wolves?
These are people.
They're not dire
I'm
wolves,
right now,
but they're
these
not
are
dogs.
people.
And I don't know if you've seen wolves in real life, but they're big boys.
Yeah.
And they are
Like
they're
100
big
pounds.
boys. They don't appear aggressive, but they are in front of you. Like they have purposefully placed themselves in front of
Do
you.
we have any meat?
I was gonna say I
not
want
very-
to take a little bit of jerky and toss it towards them and see if they'll eat without getting like hyper
If they
aggressive.
bite, pun intended.
Did you want to do anything?
He said he's throwing jerky.
I gotta watch my wrestlings.
just a little bit.
And then so you guys catch up to them. Walking, you're not aggressive. There's big old doggos in front of you. And you take out a thing of
Oh, I'm not drunk.
jerky, and you don't tell me that. Oh, well, he is not here to kill children, so it's fine.
Rip.
Why are you guys still so rude to here?
Because he was making a joke about the first time he saw animals and was like puppies, and then you were like, "I'm gonna kill him." That's not a joke to Hiei. That's a joke to you, friend. But so you take out a piece of jerky and you don't hand it to. Obviously, you learn quickly, so you kind of toss the jerky to them. They don't even look at it.
Oh. So they're not hungry. There's probably something here they're trying to protect or.
And then behind those same trees, two elves with bows walk out. They're lowered. They're not aimed at you. They're lowered.
People. Something I can talk to.
I want to look at any kind of distinctive markings.
Okay.
Can I try to talk to
I
them?
also want to observe the.
Well, let's do perceptions before we do talking. But yes, so
Elves.
anybody who wants to percept
No.
can.
I'm gonna percept too.
Ninja?
Yeah.
Not yet.
What was it? A 3?
You got a 3. I got a 5. 13, 12. 7.
Highest was at 13.
Who rolled higher
12,
than that?
13.
12 and 13. You both notice a distinctive owl-looking patch on their outfits.
Ah, but I've never seen that before.
You-
Bronn.
Oh, that's
You
bullshit.
have not with
I
Bronn.
still don't know what it is, so I will looking back.
Neither of you know. Can you point it out to us?
I mean, I would normally be like,
There's
Fuck, what
but
was his
I'm
name?
kind of a dumb dude, so.
Birdell.
Did we ever get his name?
It's not the same people.
You're not the dumb dude.
Really?
No,
say what?
that is a society.
I guess.
It's not just that group.
Oh, not
The
the same,
Rangers-
not the same exact people. No, but like I wasn't saying like yes, this is the exact same person, but he might know the guy we met.
Look, not all agents know.
How far away are
Every
they?
Agents, okay?
They are not in the clearing, so they're right next to their dogs. So
Sure.
maybe
All right.
5-7 feet away.
I'm gonna talk. Can I talk to them?
Sure.
So I'm gonna show my hair to my slit ears and be like, "We're friends, not foe."
Okay, without missing a beat, the elves are like, "Hello, why are you in our grove?"
Do we all understand it or just him?
It's in common.
Okay.
Oh, well, I explained the situation. We just got out of cave, blah blah blah, and we spent 3 days.
What do you
need to
mean?
actually
What do
tell
you
me.
mean
You
by
can't
blah blah blah?
You're
Oh.
in character.
You have to speak.
I wasn't there. Okay, so
You were well. Okay.
I told you the basics of
right.
it.
So we went in there.
Okay. So hold on. Time out. Don't give them our life story. Mm-hmm. Just explain.
Oh, that.
Cave,
Oh,
it collapsed.
quick. What
so
happened?
we were in a cave. It collapsed. We spent 3 days in a cave, and we're here.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's
Proud of you.
that's how you do it.
So, okay.
I'd give him an experience point for that one. That was pretty good.
You're learning. I'll give you a point. Fuck it.
Wow.
Thank you, my liege.
First time.
Didn't I give you like 4 experience off the start? I gave you a free fucking perk.
Yeah, fuck off.
You shorted me out of.
Hold on. I didn't get anything.
You get a hug.
They got
Okay.
You had 5 armor. You're lucky I
I
didn't sap
earned it.
experience from you.
I earned it.
Okay.
You're lucky I
alright,
didn't
alright,
sap
Back in
experience.
character. Back in character.
I read and I earned my 5 armor.
Because I read. Yes.
No, but George has a thing with,
Yep.
as a speaker, he's learning his role and I'm proud of him.
No wonder you're almost tier 3.
I am trying to.
No, he's almost tier 3
help
because
you
everyone in this game is racist
get
to
more.
elves.
George, I am trying to help you get more experience into the
Yeah.
role-playing thing.
I'm literally helping you get more experience.
Right.
Thank you.
He's getting character experience.
Fucking
I'm giving
Resident.
you
Fucking Resident.
player experience.
So the elves kind of, they're like, oh, okay. And they, they're not like loaded, but they take the arrow, put it back, and kind of hook on the bow. And they're like, well, if you've been traveling for 3 days, you're welcome to rest while you need it.
Can you tell us where exactly we are?
In relation to what? This is just our grove.
Oh, you weren't here last session. We determined that we are more southwest. West. We're
East.
more
west.
southwest.
West, sorry.
I'm
Right,
drawing the
yeah.
map. That's why.
Last session
Well,
we're.
no, I get east and west confused because I'm a fucking moron. So I had it right in my head. I just said it
Oh,
wrong.
you mean
we said about 2 hours,
It's about,
like a 2-hour ride.
yeah, it's like half a day's walk to the lizard hive, and then you were trapped underground for 3 days. So you were potentially 3.5 days walking from town.
Assuming the cave was a street.
Southwest, through the woods, that you don't have a map for.
The cave was a straight line.
No. That's why I said give or take.
More or less.
So
You
maybe
can
we
tell,
should ask
specifically,
where
you can tell that you were
or what's the
zigging, but
closest
you were going the
human
same
city
direction.
nearby that they know of, or if they know of one, rather than where are we? Because
Hi, Mary. So, let's meet you guys. Can you point us in the direction where the nearest city with humans are?
Yes, it is, and they point northeast. They kind of guide you
How
back.
much of a journey is that?
4, maybe 5 days, give or take.
Fuck.
elf travel, that's we need horses.
Do elves travel faster than people?
I thought they did.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. So I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure we just travel.
That's what I figured.
Hey,
Anyway.
elves are magical creatures. I don't know what they
Hey,
do.
of all the rumors that come out about our kind, fast travel isn't the worst.
Fair enough.
Have we called worse?
Okay, so
One of them and snaps fingers, pats their side, and the wolves kind of like go back to fuck off and do whatever it is that they were doing.
are they friendly?
Oh god.
I mean, they are now.
Them?
Can I pet it?
I asked first.
There's 2 dogs.
I'll put
There's
them
2 wolves.
No,
Oh,
they're both my pets.
I have 2 hands.
Yeah.
you all can go ahead and do that. We're gonna set up a fire for you guys.
Oh, I appreciate it.
No, don't take that.
Let's just get some drinking water first before
So-
you go pollute the entire ecosystem.
Damn. Wait, you bathe?
We have a spring further into the grove. You're welcome to help yourselves
Can I get some water first? Where is it? I'm faster than he is.
this way. Come on.
Thank you.
So
I give you
they,
some
Throw a
jerky.
hammer.
I give you some jerky.
you know where the dogs went. You all can go with the dogs if you want. So
I'm gonna set
Right.
up camp.
I'm gonna get water. I'm dehydrated as fuck.
you are a bit dehydrated at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get water.
You all had enough like rations to get you by, but you are running low on water.
Yo, if you guys want to give me your sacks, I'll refill them.
Now
Oh,
go.
I should have put it in edge. I should put it in
I'll
effort.
refill my own sack, bruh.
Put it in effort.
Well, here, you can have mine.
Thank
I'll
you.
go get my own.
So
So
Are they? So is both of them leading him to the
Yes.
barn? Okay.
so it is a male and female elf.
she cute.
She's
Fuck off.
She's an elf ring.
Fuck off.
What?
I'm gonna tell Evelyn.
She won't care.
One of like 4 wives. Who cares?
You have 4 wives?
And he's hooking up with nobleman chicks. Like it's fine.
There's no proof of that.
Anyway, so you guys, they lead you further into the grove, and that's when you notice that there is a much larger tree here. And there's a couple of like,
Eat yourself? Eat yourself?
not as big. It's bigger. Like it's a
No
old
tree
boy.
is gonna be as big as yours.
I do not have. It's not the Night Elf World tree. It's not.
So I have no connection to it.
It's not Nord's World tree. No, it's just a giant fucking tree at the center of the grove.
Sadness.
No.
Don't mess
this is probably the faction that's easiest to stay friendly with.
So
The easiest to stay friendly with.
That was a joke.
I know.
So okay, I'm gonna bust a conversation with the female ranger.
Did
Okay.
you point out their emblem?
Hold
to me?
on. At this point, I will say that you noticed it
Okay.
because now you're approaching them and you're walking behind them.
Sorry to interrupt. Did we ever get that other guy's name?
I can't personally remember, and it's not in my notes.
Okay, so that's a no.
But anyway, so you guys go. There's a giant tree. There's like sleeping arrangements set up. There's a few elves here. You don't see them. You just see the two in front of you. But there's a few sleeping arrangements set up, and in like more towards the tree, there's a little hot spring, kind of like connected to the tree itself.
These elves are okay with an orc? Just wondering. Cool.
You're non-hostile.
They're not aggro.
They haven't shot a shit.
What did you say you were gonna do?
I just want to make sure
talk to
you
the
remembered I was
Okay.
a half orc.
I know what this faction's about, son.
Okay.
So you guys get to the center of the grove and kind of point your ways up,
So-
and
Do I notice the patch?
yeah. So now that especially because you're approaching her to talk to her, you would notice the patch. So you both notice the patch. Like you said that you want to talk to the female.
Yeah.
He's the only one with them right now,
Oh, where did you go?
right? I'm setting up.
Yeah, I'm grabbing water.
Right. They were taking you to where you could set up camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
So
can't
we're
go with them.
all following
right.
them.
I misunderstood.
Sorry. Yeah. No.
Continue.
They're taking you into the grove so that you can join their little community for the night.
Cool.
They're basically putting you up with what hospitality they do have.
Cool.
You guys get settled in. Dude starts to go and fucking. You guys go to show you where you can like set up your little sleeping arrangements. You all have bags with backpacks, and you weren't planning on staying out, but you have your sleep gear with you. So he shows you where you can set up. Starts helping you guys set up a small little like shelter and shit. And surprisingly, this whole grove is free of snow. Like everything past like the initial tree line is pretty empty. It's very nice, and it doesn't feel like it's winter. It feels like it's just a good day. So you approach the elf who has just kind of sitting there watching everybody get set up.
Be like, hey, small question, a few questions. So that patch, you have each other. We actually ran into some of your fellow, someone else when we were trying to find bandits ourselves, while they were trying to find bandits, and just trying to find a general area of where we are, and then just more about the Gulf culture of the emblem.
I'm sorry, that's a lot. What?
So I remember I explained, when we were, let's say 4 D&D sessions ago, when we were hunting bandits, that those two elves thought we were bandits when we were both hunting the same bandits. Did that ring a bell to you?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's talking about when we ran into the other.
Out of character, I know what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh.
In character,
Oh, sorry.
she
I
doesn't
thought-
know.
I thought
Oh,
you were
okay.
out of
So
character.
I would say, I don't know, roughly like a couple months ago. I'd say, more or less.
2 months. Yeah.
About 2 months ago, we were hunting bandits and we found similar elves with your patching.
Yeah, the rangers are widespread.
So out of curiosity, just how big is your clave? Is it the right word? Clave?
Enclave.
Enclave.
Clan? Enclave? We're not really an enclave. The ranger organization is, as far as I'm aware, continent-wide?
So where is your main hideout, guys?
Maybe not that question.
You can roll for persuasion.
May I interject?
It's not.
May I
Well,
interject?
yes.
What does your clan group do? Who are you people? Exactly.
What do you mean?
What are you people?
The orc comes in.
You're not elf. Shut up.
They call me worse. Trust me.
You don't know what my other half is.
That is true.
So the Rangers have been a neutral party since before the war. The first war, not the current one. At war with the elves and then the war with the orcs. So we've been, or the beastmen? Yeah. And then, so we've been a neutral party since then, and for the most part, we just protect sites we consider to be important to ecosystems. We try to keep peace. If the war threatens a piece of land we think is important for, again, the ecosystem or magical related or historical related, we act as guardians That, and we just try to help out people when we can. Like, as you were saying, you ran into some rangers that were hunting bandits. That's pretty common if people are plaguing denizens of an area. It doesn't matter what side they're on.
Do you guys take in elf refugees?
We don't take in refugees, per se. We can help guide you to things. That being said, we have been known to recruit.
Yeah.
This current outpost is not recruiting, but I appreciate the effort.
Oh, how rude of me. I'm sorry. My name is Bear. What is your name?
Hi, I'm Mara.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Aerindel.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
My brother over there is Marin. You turn and you see him, like, setting up, like, a lean-to shelter to fucking stop the wind from hitting your guys' sleeping bags and shit.
It collapses.
Yeah, don't mind him.
Have you ever heard of the city Aerindel?
No.
My mother named me after the city she was born in.
I can't say that I've heard of it, no.
Yeah. And I just want to know if that trail still exists.
I have a question about something you just said.
In or out of character?
In.
Oh, okay.
You mentioned that you protect.
No, I don't, but I'll get back to that.
You when you were talking to, you mentioned that you protect areas of either significance to the ecosystem or like the things that have like a magical significance to you or your people or like a history.
Mm-hmm.
Does that cave that we came out of, is that under your protection or is it like do you guys have any relation to that cave?
I mean, we've been exploring it.
But right now, it's
potentially something that the elves left behind in there, but
Oh, it caved in.
Okay, I just wanted to see if anything nearby, because we don't want to offend you or your people, and I wanted to make sure that
Out of character, they can feel the coldness around this guy.
yes, they actively can because you radiate cold, which is one of the reasons why I pointed out this area is not cold.
right,
Yeah.
which is that's why I'm going this route.
Okay.
So, just wanted to make sure that we don't
He gets his own tent.
sleep with the tanks.
No.
Can I?
What do you mean tanks? There's only one tank.
We don't want to offend any of your people or like encroach on any of like the areas that you are under your protection. So, is there like what in here should we steer clear of to make sure that we don't piss off all of your people?
Don't damage the central tree.
Central tree off limits. Got it.
That's basically it. Don't be blatantly disregarding nature in the area.
Can we hunt for survival?
As long as they're not our dogs and you don't overhunt, yes.
Do you have any researchers or any elders in that are like currently at the camp that I could possibly speak with?
Not current.